Hello, Carl. It's me. It's Johnny Vegas. Do you know what that means? It's Sunday. It's apparently 8:15. What were you doing when you set the clock?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 8:15.
Hiya, Carl.
Hello, mate. Who's that? Johnny?
It is. It's Johnny Vegas.
Oh.
I've come to be on the Awkward Turkey podcast this week.
Oh, you're like a third wheel.
I am just like a third wheel, but you can't call your
You're not the
your
third
podcast that because you'll upset some religious people in America who did one about beliefs and relationships. I think they'll be fine with it too. It's stopped being Johnny Vegas, hasn't it? Episode 4. It's the end of the month bonanza. Roll them titles. Karl Morgan.
Johnny.
No, I'm not Johnny Vegas
Oh,
anymore.
you're not anymore?
No, I'm back.
You've changed.
And seen.
And
and
that was
seen.
good.
I'm back. It's
Ooh,
end of the month, mate. End of the month.
Yeah.
It's
All set for Christmas?
End of the month bonanza. Well, it's the end of October, mate. So
Oh, yeah.
do you do your Christmas shopping early?
You
You strike me as somebody who is hellishly prepared.
No, like I'll be done by the end of the first week of December. I'm done.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm not like I wouldn't do it now. I'm not a loser.
Do you know what I like? Do you know what I like?
Well, doing it now.
No.
Oh,
No,
God.
I don't do it now.
You're not a Christmas Eve, are you?
No, I'm not a Christmas Ever. My brother is a Christmas Ever. And I used to speak to my brother about it, and I was like, mate, I like to leave it late. I leave it late anyway. And that's just because normally Christmas is a really, really busy period of the year.
Yeah.
But I like to have it done a week or two before.
Yeah.
My brother says on Christmas Eve, it's just men running around
Yeah.
like service stations or
Like-
garages going,
Like
She'll-
whatever perfume is
she'll-
left, right?
she'll f***ing love wiper blades.
Yeah,
I'll buy her
yeah,
them.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
this, an air freshener?
I imagine so.
Perfect. Yeah, and then maybe a couple.
Not to be sexist, some women run around and
Listen, mate.
buy wiper blades as
Listen,
well.
I'm not being sexist in any way, shape, or form, but if you're shopping on Christmas Eve,
You're an idiot.
you're number one, you're an idiot.
One way or another,
but number two,
male or female, you're a cock.
it's a bit early to start talking about Christmas. I just thought that was an interesting thing because I don't know if you're the type of person who does all of his shopping in
No.
advance. In advance.
No.
So it's the end of the first month
End
of
of
the podcast.
October, Halloween.
Halloween.
Doing anything for Halloween?
I'm unsure
Oh, okay.
because essentially we're recording this at the beginning of October.
Well,
Well, we're recording it in the middle of September, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
I got a gig, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Where? Where's the gig?
Some outdoor event somewhere. Don't know, wherever the sat nav takes me really is the truth of it.
Are you gonna have to dress up?
Nah, my
Something
scary
spook-
enough, and I. When Grumpy Carl turns up, everyone's like, "Ooh!" So
Your costume's fantastic. It's
Yeah.
my face.
yeah, I haven't changed yet. So no.
Have you ever been to a fancy dress party?
Yeah. I'm not one for. dressing
I
up.
know that you're not one for dressing up every single week. We did a themed week on the Saturday night show.
Mate.
You
I just don't understand
you
it. I just
didn't. I
don't
think
think
one
I
week you
get
put
it.
sunglasses on.
Yeah, I did keep
And
my
you made-
sunglasses on one week, and,
You made a
and
big point of saying to me,
do I look like a cock with my sunglasses on?
No, you didn't. You were
Indoors.
like, oh, it's 80s week. I've stuck my sunglasses on. And I was like, cheers, Carl. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It was really, really good. Fancy dress, though.
Not for me, mate.
I went to, the one I remember that sticks out in my mind is I went to, one of my friends had just started at uni. And it was probably, I can say this because he's one of my best friends, but it was one of the worst fancy dress parties I've ever been to. For 2 reasons. Number one, he didn't tell me it was fancy dress.
Was this like an Only Fools and Horses episode?
No.
Oh.
I just turned up at this, it was a house party in Sheffield.
Right.
And it was all the staff of a Pizza Hut. And all the
Did
girls...
you work in Pizza Hut at
Sorry?
the time?
No. And all the girls had changed their Pizza Hut uniforms to say pizza sluts. It's clever, and you know what I mean. And they just
Not sure I would have been invited to that kind of party.
It wasn't that kind of party. They just changed their uniforms a bit,
Right.
and a couple of people dressed up. And I turned up at the door, and I was like, "Mate, why didn't you tell me it was fancy dress?" And they had a DJ there I say I had a DJ. The whole...
One of the people from the party
No.
said, I thought a bit of DJing.
No, everyone who was there was like 18, 19.
Right.
And there was a guy in the corner of a room, just on a laptop, not playing it through speakers, just on a laptop, playing music off YouTube or whatever it was at the time. And they called him the DJ. And at the end of the night, they had a whip round for him.
For the DJ.
Someone came around with a cup and went, having a whip round for the DJ.
And you were like,
and I was
I'm
like,
not paying for that
I just
shit.
thought he was an old guy in the corner of the room at a kid's party.
Yeah. You do kind of seem like the type of guy that someone says, oh, we're collecting for charity. And you're like, move it on, mate.
I do a lot of charity work. I don't think, and this will be a good talking point. No, it's a good talking point because I saw some videos on like Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that where they've got like people with huge amounts of followers and stuff, and they go around the streets and they give homeless people like a coffee or something like that.
Okay, this is another thing.
Now I don't mind that. I think it's wonderful. You know, I've got friends that work at soup kitchens and stuff like that, and I think it's phenomenal to do, to give your time to a cause like that. I don't think you need to film yourself doing it.
If you're at a soup kitchen and you say, you go on your Insta story and you say, come down, you can get...
That's different.
So you're advertising where they can come.
That's different.
And if you're in need, you can get
That's
help,
different to
right?
what I'm saying. What I'm saying
Completely.
is holding a camera
Those
and going,
pricks.
all right, guys, we've got some McDonald's and we're going to hand it out. They're not doing it for...
I'm going to give them a free pair of trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
why does he need Yeezys?
Yeah, I'll have them.
Why do you need Yeezys?
I do like them.
I know you do.
Quite partial to a pair of Yeezys.
But
I'm on the same page. I can't stand it. It's like, just do nice things because you're a nice person.
Yeah.
You don't need a camera there.
No.
You don't need to post it on your Facebook page or your Instagram story for me to send you a message going, you're a cock.
You're just like Tom Hardy. You're dead
I
to
bet
me.
he'd do that, wouldn't he?
Have you...
Oh, hey guys, I'm just here giving some person that's really in need some of my hard-earned money. Hey, here you go.
No, he'd probably do it like this.
Yeah.
Give you some money. I can't believe it, but I'm going to give you some money.
Yeah,
I don't even think he would stoop that low.
So did you, you said when you were a couple of episodes ago, on episode 2, when we were talking about TV and film and stuff like that, you said...
it was so long ago, I can't believe you can remember it.
I can. Talking about stuff, did you ever used to bake anything for people in need?
No, not really. I mean... No, but I've baked sometimes for like old people. That was quite a thing. I mean, you loved the cake I made you.
You didn't make me a cake.
Yeah, I did, you old
I might have this wrong.
Okay.
But did this happen when you was at school or college? It's in the same sort of thing as like charity and stuff like that, where people would go, "Can you sponsor me? I'm doing a skydive."
Yeah,
and
charity walk or...
And I'd go, with the charity walk, fine, because you can do a walk. It don't cost anything to do a walk.
Oh,
when
you mean, sorry.
When you go, I'm doing a skydive, and you sponsor them because you go,
Yeah.
well, jumping out of a plane is a scary thing to do.
Yeah, and it's for charity.
And it's for charity.
Yeah.
But does the cost of the skydive...
That comes out first,
Does it
right?
really?
Yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know if that did. I'm doing a bungee jump.
I knew someone once that was doing a triathlon. It was like, oh, can you sponsor for X charity?
Yeah.
And we all gave handsomely
Generously.
to really
It's
support.
Generous Carl. Generous Carl the
But I really
baker.
wanted to support. And really, all it did was cover the cost.
Of him doing the triathlon. Or
Her doing the triathlon, yeah. Basically.
But
because she was really into running and doing triathlon, so we just paid for her next one. Really.
I think,
and for the top, she had to buy the top as well.
Of course, yeah, you need a compression top when you're doing a triathlon.
Yeah, I mean.
But I that passed me by until I got to... I was in my sort of early 30s recently then, and I was like, hang on
10 years ago.
Hang on a minute, aren't we just paying for their...
Yeah, but it's not really put out there, is it?
I just think it's a public service announcement.
Yeah. You're welcome, Joe.
Who's Joe?
Joe Public.
I bet he's taller than me. The bastard.
Yeah, but he's younger as well.
Talking of charities.
Yes.
What can you be a patron for?
We can't say talking of charities. But But you can be a patron of the show.
Carl, tell him how it works.
If you are a patron, you are basically helping us make this podcast. You are helping for the gear that we need to make the podcast, and you are helping for every little thing that goes into
Essentially,
helping.
yeah, it's a complicated thing
Because it's free to watch.
and it will always be free.
It'll always be free. It is free to listen, but we are trying to give something back to the people that are helping us make it.
Yeah.
So if you become a patron, you get a mug.
Yeah, because you becoming a patron.
Yeah.
It's not a one-sided thing.
No.
You're not just helping the podcast and going, "Do you know what, that make me feel really warm and fuzzy." It's not.
Yeah.
That's not it.
In my special places.
Yeah. Oh, in my bathing suit areas, it may be.
Oh, I was just thinking like in my heart, but okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay.
Have
If you want to be crude,
I gone too far?
it's okay. It's fine.
Oh.
I'm sure there'll be some
People.
older audience members that'll get it. Some of the younger people, probably not so much.
I'm not old. All right.
But you are short.
So, but the brilliant thing about being a patron is
Yeah.
you get to help be a part of making the podcast.
Yep.
But also, you get loads and loads of goodies in return.
Yeah, you do. You get a mug,
Wow. What's on the
Sa-
mug?
an awesome turkey,
Of course.
an awkward turkey even.
Yeah.
Not even an awesome turkey, but he is awesome.
Leaving that
but
in.
okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. Do you know why I said that? Because I was
Why?
looking at, you still got a card up there.
It's not. It's a new one. I get
Oh, is it?
sent cards quite a lot for my, for what I gave to the
Charity.
the
Charity.
community during lockdown.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to. Someone used the term "king of lockdown." It's not for me to say, is it
No.
really? For others to say.
For others to say, yeah.
Yeah. So they get a mug.
They get a mug. They get to listen to each of the month at once at the beginning of the month. You get all 4 episodes for that month, and this lasts for 12 months.
Yeah. The whole thing is a 12
You
month
get
thing.
a card signed from us and a membership
thank you.
number
Saying
saying
thank
thank you. And you get a video of Tom doing
And
you.
you've got to do the videos
I'm
too.
not doing the videos.
That's how. Listen, I know you're busy.
I don't.
I
It's
know
not
you're
that
busy.
I want. I'm
You
just
are
not that I'm busy.
You said
I'm
to me
just
the other
not
day,
very
I can't make this
good.
video, Tom. I've got to go and buy some yeast. I've got to make this loaf of bread. And I said, Carl, the baking days are behind you. Some great memes out there, folks. Thank you. Great memes. So that's what you get for
So
being
that's
a patron.
what you get. Plus, you get your name at the end of the podcast
end of
to
the
say
show.
thank you. You will see your name.
$29.99, a full year of getting to listen to the podcast before anybody else does.
Yep.
Mug, card saying thank you. Video
And you're helping
from
us.
me and Carl. And
You're
you
helping
are really
Genuinely helping us.
genuinely helping us. Might be able to buy one more of them power banks.
Yeah, as long as when you give us the $29.99, you don't film yourself coming in the shop and then uploading it onto Facebook or Instagram. Because I will slap you. I'll take the money, but I'll slap you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Standard.
Yeah. Shall we
Standard.
tell them about these lovely gifts?
Absolutely. So these T-shirts were made for us by Vinyl Instinct. This is visual, obviously. If you're not watching this on YouTube, I am holding up an Awkward Turkey T-shirt in white, and Carl has got the pink counterpart. I believe other colours may be available further down the line. Now, what me and Carl have said we're going to do, we're going to call it the End of Month Bonanza, right?
End of month bonanza. Hey.
I really like that.
Do you, mate?
We have to do that.
Well, it's copyright. You can't have it.
So
mine.
I think we should do it at the end of every month.
Okay.
And if we don't, hope that people don't remember.
Well.
What we're going to do is we're going to get a couple of these T-shirts. Maybe these ones, maybe other ones. We don't know yet. We're going to get a couple of T-shirts.
Comment below whether you would like a pink or a white one.
And what me and Carl will do is we will pick 2 people who've left a positive review, who have shared the post, who have done all the stuff you need to do. And we will send you out 2 lucky people.
Yeah.
1 pink one, 1 white one that are signed by me and Carl. And you will be the first people.
Yeah. Or if you don't want it signed,
Yeah,
that's all right. If you just want it to wear,
that's okay.
and we pick a name at random.
And you win yourself a T-shirt.
So look into the camera and give it your best sell. Go on.
Me?
Yeah. Look directly into the camera and give it your best 15-second sell.
Well, as in I want to win it.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's like, so you're leaving a comment, but it's an audio comment.
Oh.
So no, look into the camera. Okay. No. Do it seriously. Come on.
I'd very much like if I could.
Not into the camera, mate. Don't say it to me.
Oh God. I'd very much
You're an
like.
actor now.
That's what
Don't
I'm trying
forget.
to be a character.
Don't forget, you bragged about being in Hollyoaks.
We didn't. We talked
Give
about
it
you
some-
being a baker on Holby City.
I wasn't a baker.
You were a baker.
I was called Ryan Baker. So tell the people in your best.
So your comment has got to be something along the lines of, "Oh, I very much like the show, and I'm aware that Carl would much rather be making some sort of pastry-based goods. But if you could find it in your heart to send me a delightful T-shirt, I'd love to wear your awkward turkey thing. It'd make me very, very happy. Yours sincerely, Karl Morgan." That was my impression of you. That's what you got to do. Leave a comment.
That was like old Tom, older Tom.
You leave a comment in the doodah, in the comment section below. Leave a review, all that stuff. You can win yourself a T-shirt in this month's End of Bonanza.
End month bonanza.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So
I'm very drunk right now. I'm not.
No.
I wouldn't drink at 7 o'clock on a Sunday.
7 o'clock.
Quarter past.
So what do you reckon? How do you feel? I want to have a little bit of a debrief, essentially.
On the first month?
Well, because we've done the first month.
Yeah.
I feel like we should tell people at this point how it started and what happened that got us to this point. But before we get to that, I want to know how do you think we've done?
Shall I answer it as me or shall I answer it? Should I go into like a bit of acting and answer it like I was in school? Like I used to answer my parents when they said, "How was school?" So shall I do it like that?
Yes.
Okay, so ask me.
So Carl, it's been a full month of the Awkward Turkey podcast. How do you think it's been?
Yeah, it's alright. Whatever. Mom!
Seriously,
Scene.
I want to know how you feel we're doing, because we are trying our best.
Well, yeah.
We are really trying our best.
I'm giving it like 60% right now.
Yeah, but you want to save a little bit for Christmas, don't you?
Yeah.
You want to save a little bit for
Yeah.
Christmas. You know, I mean, let's think about this week. We've talked about loads of different stuff.
Yeah.
We've talked about, I mean, you have not stopped going on about baking. F*** me. Thank you for the memes, folks. Keep them memes coming. Carl with a little baker's
You are
hat on.
so old.
I am not old.
You're not helping your case by calling them memes and gifs. You are not helping how old you really are. We are not the same age.
How old? What is the age difference? We worked it out.
3 years.
It's not 3 years.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
You're 3 years. 3 years, mate. Anyway, he's gonna cut that out anyway. So
I'm not going
I wouldn't
to
worry
cut it
about
out. I was looking for my
Birth certificate
that I've had in the studio for a while. No, I was just interested to know how you felt like the first month had gone.
Good, really good.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
all right. We've had an end of month bonanza.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
And a song.
impromptu
Holy crapoly.
impromptu jingles. We've
Yeah, I don't know if
talked
they were
about
the same twice, but there was two songs in there, definitely.
we've talked about lots and lots of different topics.
Yeah.
We've done 4 episodes.
I know.
So a lot of time for you and me to
Yeah.
talk. What would you like to come next month? What do you think people can expect?
What month are we in? November.
It's about to go
What
into
happens
November.
in November? Bonfire night.
Bonfire night.
Or fireworks night.
Oh,
That'll be a blast in isolation.
yeah.
Won't it? How's that going to work?
It's not going to work, is it? Nothing's going to work. Everything's cancelled.
No kind of... Do you do fireworks displays and stuff up here?
Where I live here, if you look out that window, you can see out onto forest.
But do you do
I
like
just watch
fireworks
yeah,
displays and stuff? Do they do...
not in this house.
No,
It would
obviously
be very,
not.
very unsafe.
Yeah. Oh, that's such an old person thing to say. No, but we do down in Swansea. We do we'll have a fireworks night in this park called St Helens where they play the rugby,
Yeah.
and just thousands of people come and watch the fireworks. There's entertainment. Like the band has played it a couple of times, and they have some X Factor kid will turn up and sing on it. And
But that's not going to happen this
That's
year,
not
is
going to
it?
happen this year. No.
This is the thing. You can do certain things digitally. Like there's an argument that you can do, like this show is a digital show.
Yeah.
You can do live streams and things like that, which are an interesting way to change.
Maybe
What?
we should do a New Year's Eve one of these. Have like a New Year's Eve party.
You understand that if it was, it would essentially be you and me
Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, where's my phone?
filming you.
Filming.
It would be you and me
Got a calendar on there?
just getting drunk. Have I got what?
A calendar on there.
A countdown?
Calendar.
Yeah.
Have a look. See when New Year's Eve is. See if it's on a Sunday. This year.
It is.
What was it on last year? Was it on like a Wednesday last year or something?
Mate, it's not. No.
When is it?
It is Friday.
Thursday
Thursday the 31st.
Maybe we drop it on Thursday the 31st just for the one off.
Just for that one off.
Yeah.
When you say have a New Year's party,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Do you mean like
Like a New Year's episode.
okay? So like
Yeah.
we wear like a New Year's Eve hat
Yeah.
or something, but we have some.
I probably won't dress up. But
No, I know you would dress up.
yeah.
Yeah. You can if you want to. You can just wear what you normally wear for work.
This.
The baker's hat.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thanks for the memes, folks. Thank you. We're getting some really good memes, Carl. Really good memes. But what would a New Year's Eve episode have in it?
I don't know. Like Jules Holland?
Do you know him?
No.
Could
But
we
We
call
could just cut clips of Jules Holland in between doing that weird talk that he does.
Do you know what I think we should do on New Year's Eve?
What?
Because I think this New Year's Eve people are going to be probably more than any previous year. They're going to be at home on New Year's Eve, aren't they?
Probably.
So what I think we should do.
Do you think we'll be like, we won't be gigging this year?
I think it's unlikely. I think it's unlikely because, well, for me, because...
Mine is in the book still, see?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's still a possibility.
How many people are supposed to be at that gig?
Well, I don't know, because we haven't announced it, but it's a kind of private.
All right, so
thing.
there's a chance then that it's
So
okay. Yeah.
But whether it will, obviously all depends on.
Obviously, we pre-record the show, so we could pretend it was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I think what me and you should do is me and
It's
you
an
should
idea,
get really, really drunk and just do a show. New
Okay.
Year's Eve show.
Okay.
And we'd like maybe get some skateboards,
Now we talk.
couple of monkeys.
Hmm.
They'd be hard to get, but trust me.
Okay.
Couple of monkeys, couple of skateboards, few drinks, and you can make us some scones. New Year's Eve scones.
I do love a scone.
Do you?
What's the fastest cake in the world, mate? Scone.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's a dad joke from the person who's supposed to be 3 years younger than me.
It is my favourite joke.
I think we should do some music on New Year's Eve. I think we should on New Year's Eve. Just a couple of songs, just me and you. A couple of songs. Just to, like, because I think people are going to be at
Mate,
home.
I did 6 weeks of this with you.
Is that all you did?
Yeah.
Out of 20?
Yeah. That was long enough for me, trust me. Trust me, 6 of them was more than enough. And I think I did 4 end of show things.
Well, probably 2.5.
2.5.
2.5 in
Yeah,
total,
if
yeah.
you're lucky. I'm amazed I've made it all the way through these podcasts.
I'm quite proud of us, really, for doing it. Explain to
Gotta bring it. Why don't you just say I'm proud of you, Carl? Why have you got to say I'm proud of us? Just be proud of me, mate.
This is like a joint.
Just be proud, mate. Just be proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, mate.
Proud of you.
Really?
Yeah, so much so that unbeknownst to you,
Yeah.
and this is going to be a surprise to you,
Oh, go on.
I sent a little email off
Two.
BBC
What'd they say?
trying to get you on Bake Off this year. Right. Moving away from baking, because Carl just does not stop going on about it. Honestly. I'm surprised you didn't want to call this the awkward bread loaf podcast where it was just you and me making bread all 4
I
episodes.
do like a bit of homemade bread.
Do you?
Yeah.
Have you got a bread maker? Of course you've got.
I haven't got a bread maker, no.
No?
No. Yes, I do. It's called The Wife. No, that's such a bad joke. No, I
It's
don't.
a terrible joke.
Claire's not a cook. She doesn't. I cook in the house.
Do you cook?
Yeah.
I've started to get better at it. I used to do it. I was a chef for like 6 months. I was absolutely awful at it. So I started.
Like a Weatherspoons where
No,
they
no,
put
no,
all
no,
the
no.
food in the micro.
No. A lot of it was microwave food, but it was like a gastro pub. I'm not going to give the name because I still go there from time to time.
I don't eat there though because
Yeah, no,
I know what
they
goes into
did.
food.
I started as a waiter, and then
Okay.
I went and did some like grill stuff. So like I'm good with a steak or with
Okay.
anything like that. And then I just moved on to the other stuff as well. And I got the sack because I burnt Gloria Hunniford's cod.
Wow.
Do you know who Gloria Hunniford is?
No.
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 I think she was on this morning.
I'm sure you do though, because you're old.
I'm not old.
You are short.
And I'm tall. So we've done the first month, but I feel like we need to just briefly touch on the fact that we've actually done a lot more than a month.
Yeah.
A lot more than a month.
We've actually done 2 months.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
So we started, I don't even know what the date was that we started, but we set this room up to film. You drove 4 hours from Swansea here, and we smashed out the first 3 or 4 episodes of the show.
Yeah.
And then we checked the camera that was on you.
Yes.
And it was so overexposed.
I looked like Casper, your friendly neighborhood ghost.
That we just couldn't use any of the footage.
Yeah.
So we're 3/4 of the way through the day and we're just like, can't use it.
Yeah, we were pretty beat, right?
You were tired, yeah.
Mm.
So we started again and did another 2. And then you went home and I looked at those 2 and edited those.
Yeah.
And I was kind of happy with it. Like I said to you, I think it'll be okay. I think we'll run with it. I think it's okay. And I showed it to a few people. Like I gave it to like a test audience. And they were all right with it. But the thing about it was, if I'm showing somebody something, whether it's a music video, whether it's a Saturday night show, whether it's a podcast, I can tell when their attention drifts a little bit. And like I showed it to my mum. And my mum's watching it and she's laughing and she's enjoying it. It's layered. It's good. It's made like that. But I can tell by
not enough painting in it for her.
Nah, not enough hairs. I can tell by sort of like 20 minutes in that it's not got the thing. So I rang you and I was like, mate, we've got to do it again.
Which I was alright about.
So you come back down and we've essentially started it again.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased. That's why I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of me for getting it to the stage that it's at. End of month bonanza. There ain't very much of a bonanza though, is there?
Calm down.
People can see it. So it's too early to start talking about New Year's resolutions. Way too early.
I don't really do any New Year's resolutions.
It's the end of October, mate.
Yeah, but just in general. I mean, I'm probably going to start 2021 going, I will turn up at all the gigs that I get booked in. Rather than going, I'll probably ditch a few of them. But I'll take them this year.
It's weird doing the show in advance, I think, as well, because we kind of don't know. We're obviously 6 weeks ahead now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we have no idea what's going to happen when this show goes out. Yeah. So I think we kind of need to say we've done our best.
I got a good topic for us, mate.
Go on.
Gifts.
Yeah,
gifts that you get given from people.
Okay.
Right, because we're in extremely lucky positions.
We're in a fantastic position. Well, I tell you what.
People gift us things.
Yeah.
What type of thing do you love being gifted? What's the ultimate gift? So if people out there are listening and they're like, I'd really like to buy Tom a gift.
Is this you and me utilising the podcast
Nope.
platform that we have to get free
not
stuff?
Expecting anything for free here.
No.
I'm saying
you just want to know
when people often like they come to a gig and they like give us sweets or they give us chocolate or something we've talked about maybe on Instagram or something like that.
Sure.
And we're both genuinely incredibly grateful for it.
Oh, 100%.
But what if you could put something out there and you were like, if someone said, what can I buy, Tom?
Lamborghini Huracan.
Brilliant.
No, can I not have that?
Fantastic. Well, you can. If someone wants to buy you it, you go for it.
I'd like a Lamborghini Huracan. I don't know. I think I'm a bit boring with it. Like practical stuff is really, really good.
Rubbish.
No, practical stuff's really, really good. Like
some face moisturizer to make you a bit younger.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not old.
But you are small.
Yeah.
Some like Cubans. Some Heelys.
What did you must have really struggled at the beginning of lockdown, not being able to lay your hands on flour.
I had loads in a bakery anyway. So
you did.
I didn't worry about it, mate.
Bakery, what would it be called?
Let me think about that.
Morgan's Macaroons.
No.
It's quite good. I'm trying to think about what I'd like for a gift while you think about that.
All
Or
right.
what I think the best gift would be.
What's that?
Gift would be.
I got mine. See, I know.
What did you? Okay, then you.
I
give me,
know what I want.
What was?
If people want to buy me a gift,
What?
I'm all in on
Go.
this. Socks. Coloured. I love coloured socks. I'm a big fan of jazzy, like, coloured socks. And they're cheap. Socks are like Primark. Go to Primark, H&M, wherever you buy your socks. If you ever want to buy Carl a gift, buy him socks. I'm a big sock fan.
Big sock fan.
Coincidentally, that's the name of my bakery. Big Socks.
I love how in 4 episodes it's gone from
This won't be a thing in November, trust me.
Oh, it will.
No, it won't.
It will. Listen,
it won't.
The way that I'm setting out my stall is to essentially, by the end of whenever this podcast is, for everybody everybody in the country or the world that listens to it, to be confused. 50% of them will think you're a musician, and the other 50% of them will absolutely assume that you're a baker.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
What can they buy you?
I don't know.
What's the gift? It's not even the ultimate. What's the gift that you most would like to receive?
I did a gift on.
Chocolate.
I did a gig on the Isle of Wight a couple of weeks ago.
You haven't stopped going on about it, mate.
For the people who.
How about that right in?
I did a gig.
Did a gig on the Isle of Wight.
On the Isle of Wight a few weeks ago, and I did it for the people who won the competition to win me going to their house.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to go there, wasn't I?
It was talked about, and you didn't. Better things to do, probably.
Much better.
I'm trying my hardest to not make everything now a baking reference and make it big in joke. Yeah. So I did a gig on the Isle of Wight, and they got me it was like a hamper bag thing, but with loads and loads of local produce in it. So it had like some black garlic, it had some chutneys, it had like locally sourced Isle of Wight wine, and then Isle of Wight beer, and some ginger cookies, and some shortbread, and like it was just amazing, and some chocolate.
Gutted I didn't come to this gig.
It was out of this world, absolutely out of this world. But most of mine tend to be food. Most of mine tend to be
that's all right.
food based things. And I don't really buy chocolate or sweets or anything like that, because I'd eat it if I bought it. So it's really nice, I think, when I do a gig to get something like that. But then I think if it's what I really want, Lamborghini Huracan.
It's not happening, mate.
It's not going to happen.
None of our lovely listeners or viewers are going to buy you a Lamborghini.
I do like wine. Love wine.
Do you?
Yeah, but then I can't really drink
red or white?
White. I love red, but it gives me such a headache.
Is that
Such
you're not
a
drinking
headache.
the right white red then?
Really?
Really? Yeah. If you buy, there's a company called Perroth Wines.
Is this in Wales?
No, it's a European company, and there's something in the wine that they take out.
Yeah.
It's like an extra purification kind of thing, and they take it out, and then you don't.
Oh, it's a sulfate. Yeah. You can get you can buy them so that any wine you buy, you run it through this sulfate remover, and it's the sulfates that give you the hangover.
Yeah, but then the wine becomes expensive.
Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does.
What's your tipple?
It's gonna make me sound like an idiot, though.
Go on.
If I could drink anything in the world, champagne.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
End.
I absolutely love it. I just love it.
Why?
Or Prosecco.
I'm not a champagne. Don't do it for me.
I really, really like it. Really like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm a cheap date. I absolutely love a pint of lager. A pint of lager and a cheese and onion sandwich, and I'm absolutely made.
A pint of lager. I like a shandy.
Do you?
Yeah. I'd rather a shandy than a pint of
Hand?
lager. So I like a shandy and a packet of cheese and onion crisps in a pub.
I don't really know if that. I mean, I'd love it
cool.
now if people started turning up at your gigs with like a pint of shandy with like cling film over the top.
No,
of it
in a
crisps.
sock.
Yeah.
Boom, Carl's in.
Oh, how about that?
Mate, I'm in.
A Veruca sock it'd have to be there, wouldn't it? Because it fall through a normal sock, the beer.
No, it'd be in a glass, mate.
Oh, so it's a pint glass
The sock is on the
in
glass.
a sock
Yeah.
with a shandy in it.
Well, It can't be a. You're getting silly now.
It's been a long day.
But I am partial to a Shandy. I do like. I like vodka.
You're not. What's? You told me a story the other day about you're not allowed to drink tequila.
Yeah,
Can we not talk about that?
No. We don't mention the tequila drinking.
I think
it's
for somebody,
because I become very silly.
Yeah, I think it's funny that somebody that doesn't drink tequila has as much tequila in their house as you.
But that's because it was like, Carl's really fun on tequila.
Let's get him tequila.
Let's not. So it's all left.
Maybe the
Right.
New Year's Eve episode then is the episode where
Tequila.
you and I have some tequila and set off some fireworks.
Indoors.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dressed as bakers. What is a baker's dozen?
Bread, isn't it?
No, a baker's dozen is like, isn't it like a
Oh,
different
it's 13.
number? Is it?
Is it?
I don't know. Well,
I
you
don't
should
know.
know.
I should know. Snog, marry, push off a cliff.
Okay. What's the guy who hosts Bake Off?
F off. Me.
Paul
Hollywood.
Paul Hollywood.
Marrying him.
Mary Baker, is it?
Mary Berry.
Mary Baker.
Mary Baker.
So, okay, I've got yours. I've got
Go on
yours
then.
here.
Let's go.
Paul Hollywood.
Yeah.
Mary Berry.
Yeah.
Noel Fielding.
Look how funny he finds himself. All right. I can do this. I'd snog Mary Berry.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you?
of course you would. Gorgeous.
I'd push Paul Hollywood off a cliff.
Why?
Well, because he's got that smuggy look about him and that I don't like. And I'd marry Noel Fielding because the Mighty Boosh.
That is true. I thought you'd marry Paul. Simply for the baking tips.
I imagine he makes a good, I don't know.
Sponge.
Yeah.
This is-
hot cross bun.
This
I can't think of any
This podcast has just become...
just about bacon. That's your fault. That's your fault.
Keep the memes coming, folks.
Oh,
Great memes there.
see.
Absolutely great memes. Thank you so much for watching the end of the first month
Yeah.
of...
Can't believe it's been a month.
The Organ Turkey.
Oh my god. He's desperate to get work. Someone if any talent casting agents are out there, just book him for a job.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, I need you to subscribe. I need you to hit the like button, and I need you to leave a comment. Remember, if you leave a comment this week, you are in with a shot of winning yourself a couple of Awkward Turkey t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
2 people in with a shot of getting those. Obviously, we get our Awkward Turkey t-shirts from Vinyl Instinct. We are very, very happy that they provide us with some awesome clothes to wear. If you're listening to it on iTunes, what they got to do, Carl? What they got to do?
They have to review the show with 5 stars
Yep.
and happiness in the world.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That helps us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That helps us. And very, very quickly,
Yes,
if
mate.
they aren't already, what should they do? Become a patron.
Become a patron.
What do you get? If you
I
become
was just going to say follow us on Instagram and all
Oh, yeah,
that,
there's that
but-
as well. At
Yeah.
Carl Morgan. At Carl Morgan.
At Carl
Music, is
Morgan
it?
Music, mate. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
at Tom Vorno. I don't know what mine is. Yep. You'll find me.
Become a patron, yeah.
Yeah.
Help
Dead
out.
easy.
Become part of the show.
Yeah, become part of the family.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like a
Yeah.
weird family of...
Yeah, like you're the dad and I'm the kid.
And you're the... Yeah, well, I was going to say I'm the dad and you're the baker. But, you know, it's...
Yeah. The
it's
baker
pretty-
boy. Yeah.
Get yourself a mug. Get yourself a card. Saying thank you. Signed by me and
I
Carl.
might sell cakes.
Yeah?
Yeah, damn right. It's good money in food.
Absolutely, mate. Everybody loves them.
Yeah. What the was that? Roll titles.
Get yourself a mug.
Get yourself a mug. Get yourself
a card. Get yourself a video message from me and Carl. He will
Okay.
be there. You have to be there. That's
Fine,
the way
all right,
it
I'll
works.
be there.
And get access to all of next month's podcast episodes before anybody else, and get to binge them rather than having to wait all week to listen to them. And you also are entitled to that for a whole year. Gets you 12 months of episodes before everybody else. This has been not the third wheel. This has been Awkward Turkey.
See you in a week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Nah.